Hey everyone, welcome to a new game of Shout About Movies. I know I've played before with my other friend Dylan, but I have someone new here. It's CB Wilkins.
Hey. Hi. Hello.
You're a comedian.
I do that. I'm a comedian. I'm a writer. I do things.
You have a book.
I have a book. I have a second one I'm working on that hopefully later this year will be out.
It's on Amazon.
Yeah.
You can buy it.
You can buy it. You can get it on Kindle.
Kindle.
You could probably steal it illegally from what I hear. I don't know why you'd want to do that. Seems mean.
Do people do that? Is that like
I'm sure they have,
people
but I don't.
torrent books as well?
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Oh yeah. I was talking to somebody who's like, yeah, why pay for a book? Like, I get that for like school books, like screw paying $100, but
Oh yeah. When's there gonna be like a Spotify for books?
I'm sure. So I don't even know what. I'm too old to know what Spotify even is.
It's just you pay. Well, you don't even have to pay, but if you want it on your phone, you pay, and you just have all the music,
Every song
on
ever.
your phone.
I'm sure. You know, I'm amazed people still make books. This is America. Nobody cares. There won't be that app. I'm amazed I can get my Kindle app on my phone.
Yeah. I don't know. Books are pretty big though.
Books are big, like the terrible books, like the 50 Shades of Grey, Harry Potter, like
Hunger Games,
things that children's books that adults read and make them feel good. They're like, I'm reading. Like, you're 35. You should be reading something better.
I have a problem though. I don't really read books lately. I think
what happens?
Last book I read was Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, that's a good book.
Yeah.
I didn't become a really voracious reader until I was about 20. So.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll get into it.
There you go.
But I don't know. I guess we can just go.
Sure.
I'm gonna hit enter. It's gonna explain the game.
Right. I'm blue. I've got that part down.
Clicked in the screen, it'll go.
Next, I'll need one of the players to be in charge of the DVD remote
I'll be in
control.
charge of the DVD.
Once
Okay.
you know the game, you can always skip past a set of instructions by pressing the skip button on the remote.
You like movies?
You can pause
Love
the game
movies.
by
I go
pressing
see
the
movies
pause
all the
button.
time.
What's the
And if
last
you need to
movie?
restart a round,
What was the
replay a
last?
set of
Did I
instructions,
see?
just press
I
menu
saw
at any
Transcendence.
time.
That was the last movie I saw with Johnny
I'm
Depp.
thinking about seeing that tonight because I heard it was bad.
Pretty boring.
Oh, it's boring. Is it?
It's not even bad. It's just boring.
Maybe I won't see it.
Yeah.
Last one I saw was Non-Stop.
How was that? That seemed pretty bad.
It seemed. I kind of liked it. It was just a whodunit.
Yeah. I saw The Raid too. That's if you just want to see a ton of
I've seen
violence
The
and
Raid.
action. Yeah. Well, so you know, it's just a bunch of ton of. I thought it was better than The Raid.
It's 2 hours though. Is it?
It's long. It's a lot of punching and kicking and hitting people with hammers.
Yeah, I really liked the first one.
Yeah.
But
I think the setup of the first one was better, but the actual the acting in that was terrible.
Yeah.
So.
Did you see Dread?
Yeah, the one with yeah, I love that.
I really like Dread.
So good. Yeah, having it like this is one thing set in one place instead of like the original movie had the big overarching nonsense that didn't make any sense.
Like that was the way to do the remake.
Yeah, and I love him keeping his helmet on the entire time.
Oh yeah,
That's one of the things of the comic was like never takes the mask off. He could be anybody.
It's like Dr. Claw, Inspector Gadget.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, Non-Stop was okay. I think we just wanted before the improv.
Oh, I just want to see something.
We watched Non-Stop right before.
Right at the theater.
But the whole movie is basically Liam Neeson. He's like, okay, someone is gonna kill someone every 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And so he goes, well, I think it's you.
Yeah.
And then the person's like, whoa. And then he's like, okay, it's not you. I think it's the captain.
I think it's you.
And the whole, and like,
This is an hour and a half of that.
yeah. And then in the theater, people are going, oh, I think it's her. And it's like, you're not gonna know. They're just gonna pull a fast one.
It's gonna be
But it was okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, let's get going.
All right. Game 3.
You've selected.
Is this a DVD? Wouldn't you have this memorized by now?
I've played
Round
disc 1
one.
and 2.
Okay.
I'm not gonna cheat
Welcome
on
to
you.
round one.
Just
Movie
curious.
lines. In this round,
It
we
is
give
kind
you
of fun that
line
this is
from
just a
famous
DVD.
movie.
It's not
Yeah.
a.
His liver with some fava beans and nice key.
So they're gonna say a line.
Right, and that would be Silence
And
of the
you shout out
Lambs.
the name of the movie.
First person to shout it
Both
gets
teams
it.
play this round at the same
How does it
time.
know?
If you think you know
We'll
the
do it.
title of the
We'll
movie,
score it
just shout it
afterwards.
out. The team that shouts out the title
That'd be pretty
of the
cool
movie
if I
first
could
scores 1
recognize.
point. There will be 10 short movie lines in a
Also,
row
you
for a
can just
total of
keep
10
guessing.
points.
Like you don't get.
You
must
okay.
shout loud
So if you
enough
said
so that everyone
Ghostbusters and then
hears
Right.
shout, and then
Just
Silence of the
knowing the
Lambs.
answer,
So I don't
having
have to
a
wait till like if I see that like right there I could have had Silence of the Lambs like the first little bit. I don't have to wait for the whole thing.
Immediately,
The
as soon as you know it.
You
Alright.
get no points for knowing the actor or describing the film. Oh, one more rule. There's no penalty for wrong answers, so just
I want
keep
this guy's
guessing
job.
and keep shouting.
The guy auditioned
If
for
one of
this. Like
your
he
guesses
beat
is
like
the correct
37
answer,
other people
your
for
team
this
gets the
job.
point.
Like he called
You
his
don't need to
parents
keep
and was
track
happy
of the
about
score
this.
or write
I got
anything
a
down during the
DVD
round.
game
After the round is
thing. I
over,
don't
we'll
know what
remind
you
you
call
of
this.
all the answers, and you'll
It's
use
an
the
acting
remote to
job.
indicate which team got which answer. It's that simple.
On there's also
He had to know how to hold his hands like that the whole time.
there's also shout about music and shout about TV. They're not as fun, but they have like a woman. This guy's better, I would
Oh.
say. So,
Sexist.
props to. He's more fun. Okay, let's get going.
Yeah, we're not gonna fall for a banana in the tailpipe.
You're not gonna fall for the banana in the tail.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh, yeah. Jeez.
I was like, cop. It's a cop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Monty Python Holy Grail.
Your mother was a hamster, and your
So do you like that movie?
Yeah.
See, I always get
So
bored
weird.
halfway through.
So weird.
I really like the beginning, but then I
Yeah.
get bored.
It's a weird. The ends. Like,
It was never easy for me.
is it Dewey Cox?
I was born a poor black
Oh,
child.
the jerk.
ugh, bastard.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Why
that's
am I
good.
even listening to you to begin with? You're a virgin who can't drive.
Oh, Clueless.
Well, you got it.
That was way harsh, Ty.
I actually really like that movie.
That's a great. It's a fantastic movie.
Why didn't you just go home?
Oh, Happy Gilmore.
Your home. Are you too
Dang.
good for your home?
I was about to say Billy Madison.
Ah, no.
Did those two come out like the same year? or
Like
something?
it was 2 years apart. It was pretty close.
What's happening, hot stuff?
Oh shit, that's 16 Candles.
I've never seen it. So.
It's amazing. Every John Hughes.
106 miles to Chicago.
Blues Brothers.
Got a full tank
Oh,
of
yeah.
gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark.
That's
and we're
that
wearing
used to be my
sunglasses.
favorite movie of all time.
Hit it.
And I used to have the soundtrack to 2000 Blues Brothers 2.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to impress you, you know that.
I know it. Now, where'd you get the mushroom shirt? I got to know.
Well, the secret is you got to coordinate.
Coming to America?
Coordinate. See, you got to coordinate.
It's like New Jack City. Boomerang. Yeah, I knew it was Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, I
It
didn't.
was a bullet, wasn't it? A bullet that jumped up and bit you.
Forrest Gump.
Oh,
You're right.
yes, sir. Bit me directly in the buttocks.
That movie holds up.
Yeah, it's a great flick.
Know what could really help you sort through these important issues?
Zoolander.
What?
Orange mocha frappuccino.
That movie really. I hope they never do that sequel
Yeah.
because when
Did
he
ruin it.
did it, he did that character in Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
I thought it was really bad.
Round over.
That's just me.
Now it's time to score round one.
Okay, let's.
Beverly Hills Cop,
That was me.
Monty Python, and the whole. The Jerk. Clueless.
You got that one.
Happy Gilmore. 16
You're
Candles.
definitely winning.
The Blues Brothers.
Yeah.
Boomerang.
Nobody got that.
Forrest Gump. Zoolander.
You.
Okay, since that's the last one, we're gonna take a little break
All right.
to get to know you.
I'm not very interesting.
I looked up. This is 21 questions to ask a guy for a relationship.
Oh, so you're trying to date me?
I was trying to see. We want my audience to get to know you.
All right.
At least 30 people watch this. So.
that's on our podcast. Like, we're like, how many people listen? I'm like, 5. I have no idea.
Well, I don't know. I have 2 YouTube channels. This is my gaming channel. I don't want to get into that. But what was your favorite Halloween costume and why?
I was the Pink Panther. I was like, I think it was first grade.
The
I can't find a
detective?
picture of it.
Or
Yeah,
the-
no, like the actual cartoon Pink
Oh,
Panther.
okay.
My mom like sewed the entire thing from scratch, and I had like a tail, and it was so uncomfortable and awkward to wear. But
How
just,
old
it
were
was
you?
I was like 5 or 6. It was
Okay.
like first
I
grade.
didn't know if this was recent.
No.
I guess my favorite had to be the McFly.
Yeah, the was pretty good.
I actually I went on eBay to look for the orange vest because that's obviously the most important, and I just gave up completely. I couldn't find it, or it'd be like $100.
Yeah.
And I went to a thrift shop. It was just that orange vest was just there, and I was like, I gotta do it.
There you
And
go.
then I found the rest of this stuff.
Nice.
Let's do one. If you could have dinner with any 3 people from any time, fictional or non-fictional, who would it be?
Fictional or non-fictional? Well, the easy ones for me are Kurt Vonnegut and Jim Henson.
Oh yeah.
Those are probably the first 2. And I'd probably go with Hank Aaron, the Braves player. The home
okay.
run
You're a
king.
big baseball
Yeah,
fan.
I think those 3 would pretty much cover like everything I'd want to have.
I know zero about baseball or sports in general, but I used to work at Tides.
Oh, did you?
I used to be a camera operator.
Oh, okay.
So I used to watch it all the time.
I'm sure I've seen you 100 times without knowing
Maybe.
it.
But then I haven't been there in like a while.
Yeah. But, I mean, I've had a season ticket for like 8 years, so.
Oh, okay. Then I might have put you on the Jumbotron.
Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. Happens.
Maybe one more. If you could be invisible, where would you go and why?
If I could be invisible. I feel like I am invisible already most days.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you go to the locker room. You go to the ladies' locker room. I don't know what you do.
I feel like a ladies' locker room would be really boring.
I think I would just rob things. I think
That
if I
would
was
probably be
invisible,
the
I would
best.
just steal stuff.
It's like a bank, or would
I
you
would
just
pants people. I mean, I don't know. What would you? It's how long do I have this power? How much can I do with it?
It doesn't. It doesn't say. It's
Yeah.
Okay, if your life could be turned into a movie, what actor would play you?
Philip Seymour Hoffman would have been a good one. We look a lot
the
alike.
CGI him now?
Yeah, I'm hoping I can get his role in the.
Oh, no.
in the yeah.
What would his biopic be?
Just be him doing heroin until he died.
I never knew that fact about him.
Yeah, it would just be him. Overacting and crying in movies, and then being sort of chubby and likable.
I really liked. I just watched Punch Drunk Love recently.
Punch Drunk Love, yeah.
The scene where he's just yelling at the phone.
They've got a great back and forth.
Okay, well, I'll save the rest of the questions for later. I think they get more sexual, so that'll be fun.
Creepy.
Let's see what the score
Now
is.
here's the score after round 1.
5-3 or something.
Yeah.
Red team, 4.
There you go.
Blue team, 5.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm red team.
Yeah.
I got that backwards for a second.
Round 2.
Still crazy. This is pretty fun.
Welcome to round 2.
Oh, you want to see like
Still
a still
crazy.
from a movie? And then
Yeah,
This
but it
round,
kind
we
of
build a still
pieces
from
it
a
together
famous movie,
slowly.
piece by piece.
Wow.
And I don't know why they blurred his face out.
Yeah. They may not have the rights
Shout
for
out
to
the
him.
name of the movie
I'm
before
not
we
sure if
reveal
there's
the
just
title,
like a drop
and you'll
of
score
water on
1
the
point
kid,
for
but
your team.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now the rules are exactly the same as the
This is
previous
really weird.
round.
I need to research
Everyone
that.
must hear your
I haven't seen
answer.
that
You
movie
must
probably
name the
since I was like
title of the
6.
movie, and there's no penalty for shouting out a wrong answer. So, here we go.
Press
Here we
enter
go.
to
So yeah,
start
it's gonna
the
be a picture.
round.
It's pretty self-explanatory. Ghostbusters? No. Is that Rocky? Yeah, that's Rocky, isn't it?
Well, that's weird that they had the background.
I know, they
that's-
do that. It's really annoying.
Okay. 7?
Star Wars? Oh, is this E.T.? Yeah, it's E.T. E.T. the
Oh,
extraterrestrial.
yeah. Yeah, it is.
And His Adventures on Earth.
Yeah, this one's hard.
Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah.
Scissorhands. I really like that.
Getting my ass kicked in this round.
I get kind of what they do with the whole background
Yeah.
thing. I don't like how they do that. Moulin Rouge.
Wow. I walked out of that movie.
I remember liking that movie as a kid because of the music, and then I found out they're just doing covers, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, maybe that's why.
I got up like 10 minutes in and walked. I was with my girlfriend at the time, and I was like, we must leave this theater.
Because I listened to the...
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Easy? Right?
Oh, Almost Famous.
Ah. That's
Yeah, I got one.
Is that Ghostbusters?
Indiana Jones?
Oh. Godzilla?
Yeah.
Why did I do that?
Why do they have a boat? It's so weird.
I really want to see the new Godzilla.
I do too. Looks pretty badass.
Wayne's World.
Excellent.
I was just about
That
to
was
say Edward Scissorhands.
Most excellent.
That movie really holds up.
Yeah.
I really like that movie. It's so weird still.
2001: A Space Odyssey? Or is it Alien?
I think it might be Alien.
The Right Stuff? It's The Right Stuff.
Oh, okay.
No, Apollo 13. It's Apollo 13.
You convinced me on all of them. I was like, oh yeah,
just say it confidently enough.
Back to the Future?
Yeah. I was gonna say, you should definitely know that one. You can see the Marty McFly right up here.
Yeah.
Doc!
Let's say Home Alone. Rain Man? No.
The Rainmaker?
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah, I said that earlier, didn't I? I guessed that earlier, and then I saw it, and I was like, it can't be it.
I don't remember anything about that movie.
Round over.
You're hosed.
Now
Planes, Trains, and
time
Automobiles?
to
It's a cool
score
movie.
round 2.
John Candy's got this great monologue.
Yeah, I did really.
E.T.
video on
Trash
this one.
Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah.
Moulin Rouge.
Yeah.
Almost
I got
Famous.
that
Yeah,
one.
that one.
Godzilla.
You got
Wayne's
that was
World.
you.
Apollo
I got
13.
that one.
Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Planes, Trains,
Yeah,
and
I think that was
Automobiles.
the last one. So I split these into 4 videos
Right.
because we're almost at 20 minutes.
Wow.
But let's get to know you a little bit more.
Sure.
What made you laugh the hardest in your entire life? That's a hard one.
Man, I don't know. The other night we were driving back from the show in DC.
You went to the DC Improv?
Yeah, we did the DC Improv for the Geeks Night of Comedy, and it was Dustin Nowak and James Verdatis and I in my car driving back. And Dustin and I were riffing on this audio sketch we want to do. And honestly, we were doing it. It was so funny. I almost passed out and died, and almost killed us in the car. Like I lost oxygen to my brain.
I guess we should say, in case we have any viewers, you're going to be in Orlando.
Yeah, Orlando on May 7th. It's a Wednesday. We'll be at the Orlando Improv doing the Geeks Night of Comedy.
I'm actually going to be in New York, so I'm going in complete opposite directions.
Yeah, it's far opposite direction.
I was in Orlando November
Okay.
for Minecon.
I was just there in March.
For baseball?
Yeah, for baseball. So I'll be back.
You go all over for baseball?
I
You
go
just
all
travel?
over.
Who do you follow?
I like the Braves. That's my team.
Oh, okay.
So I know a lot of those guys and go around and see the minor leaguers. Actually, when I'm in Orlando this time, I go see some of their minor leaguers who are down there.
But, yeah, I was in the DC Improv
Okay.
just to see Todd Glass.
Okay.
I wasn't performing.
Nice. Yeah. It was cool. We were in the... I don't know if you I'm sure you were in... You walked into the right. They're in the big room.
I was in the both. Cause,
oh, you went to the little room, too?
Yeah. Cause
we were in the smaller. We were in the lounge room.
I liked that room.
It was cool. It was sold out. It was awesome.
It was really personal.
That was so cool. The lights were really bright. I was really weirded out. Like I was hosting and I got up and the lights. I'm just like I can't see. I could see like the 2 people in the front and that's it.
Yeah, and he was having trouble with audio.
Nah, we were fine.
Oh, okay. Well, I feel like because he was recording the podcast in that room. He did a live podcast, and I feel like they didn't have. I don't know. He kept telling them to turn it up.
Yeah.
But it was like blaring in our ears.
Really?
But he couldn't hear it.
Huh.
So it was
Weird.
I'm not
Did
to rag on.
had he come out by then?
Yeah. And I guess I should tell his whenever a woman would come by, or I guess he knew a woman, and he kept saying he's like I like pussy, I like you. Like he keeps saying he says I like pussy all the time. That's the
funny.
funniest thing. And he always says like Mark Maron tricked me. I think that's the funniest thing. He tricked me. I'm not gay. I like pussy. But
he's a funny guy.
I guess I should ask a question. Yeah, I go up to DC a lot to see shows. I'm going up.
Oh, nice.
That's why I'm going up to DC to see Chelsea Peretti.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then I'm just going to keep going to New York to see my friends.
That's awesome.
But I also saw like Comedy Bang Bang there, and
Chelsea Peretti, great. She's so funny. You follow her on Instagram?
Yeah.
She's so funny.
Yeah, I really like her, and I like her podcast.
Great.
What's your favorite childhood memory?
Favorite childhood? I mean, good childhood memories. Childhood was not fun. Don't know.
Did you ever go skiing or?
I didn't like skiing. I was bad at it. I'd fall.
You went though?
Yeah, we went
I've
skiing.
never even.
Yeah, we'd have to keep. They have a little thing you have to put like it's like a little clamp to keep your skis together, so you don't like split apart and break your legs.
How old were you?
We went a fair amount, probably anywhere from like 6 to 12, probably.
Jeez, yeah, I've never even attempted.
Yeah. No, I would not do it as an adult. I don't get the idea of falling down a perfectly good hill.
Do you like slitting or
sledding? We went, like tubing in the water. That's fun.
Oh, okay.
I've been pulled behind a like a speedboat, not a speedboat, like just a boat and a tube. That's a pretty good time. I don't know. I can't think of like off the top of my head like a really good memory.
I remember when I was a kid, I'm scared of everything. Well, when I was a kid, and
to this day, having outgrown it.
I mean, it took me like a year just to like talk to you. Like, I get so like anxious or like anxiety. It's terrible.
So were you just huffing into a bag before I came over?
Basically. But I remember on a boat with a friend, and people were tubing, like, oh, Brett, you should do it. And I do it. And I remember the guide told me, it's like, yeah, you're going 60 miles per hour. And I just believed it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I was telling everyone, I was like, yeah, I bet I was just going like 5 miles per hour or something. But I was
pretty
like,
fast. I mean, it's fast enough. You're just sitting in a tube being dragged by a boat.
Yeah, I was just, I don't know, fear of falling off. I have fear of everything.
Yeah, me too. Why not? Everything's scary. You should have fears. Most fears are completely irrational.
Yeah. I just fear of talking to people. It's the worst one.
People are awful. It's an easy fear to have.
Because I was like, what if I talk to you? Because I like your comedy and stuff. Yeah. And you're just like, oh, this kid's an asshole. I don't want to ever talk to you.
I mean, that'd just be how I think about everyone. that would just be who I am as a person.
Well, this is a good question then. If you were a waiter and a customer was being rude, would you spit in their food?
Yeah, not in front of them, but definitely.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I work at a grocery store.
I've spit in people's food without being a waiter.
Just walk up.
Just because I had the opportunity and it was easy to do.
Yeah, whenever someone's a dick at my grocery store, they're like, do you have this in the back? I'll just go back, I'll look at the item, and I'll just walk back and say, no, we don't have it.
Fuck them, yeah.
I just hate help. But if you're nice, I'll like...
Oh yeah, if people are nice, you do anything for them. If people are rude, it's like, whatever.
You should be nice, people.
Be nice.
Alright, one more before we end the video. This is depressing. What's your deepest regret?
My entire life, every second, all the time.
Well, that's a good
ending. No, I'm full of regret constantly. I regret things that have worked out nicely. I just have complete anxiety and regret at all times.
Yeah. That's a great way to end the video.
It's true.
So tune in next time for...
we're splitting it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
Movie magic!
Tune in next time for round 3 and 4.
Yeah.
And see who wins.
Probably him.
Well, I've never won this. I played against my friend Dylan. You've probably seen him.
Probably.
He beats me every single time.
Fucker.
It always comes down to the final bet. And we can get to that later. But tune in next time.
Alright.
Okay.
I'll explain it. But welcome back to another episode of Shout About Movies with CB.
The object of this round is to match movie clips.
How'd you feel about last round?
I'm down, but I feel good.
So this one's completely different. Whatever you do not shout.
Okay.
So it's going to give us a bunch of facts and a bunch of clips. We have to match the clips with the facts.
Here are the facts for this round. You don't need to write anything down.
Don't.
This is the first American film to show a toilet
I think I know what movie goes with that.
President Bill Clinton calls this his favorite movie. This movie won the prize for Best Foreign Film at the Japanese Academy Awards. This film was released in the same year that the first African American was elected to the United States Senate. Danny DeVito was nominated for an Oscar for this
Clearly
movie.
Batman Returns.
The director of this film also directed 2 music videos.
So
one of these, the last one.
One of these facts is
Here are the
fake,
clips
or
for this
it doesn't
round.
go along.
Remember,
They're gonna show us
don't
clips.
shout out the names of the movies or the matching facts, as this might help the other team.
I think we both know what movie that is.
Well, yeah.
It's the Vince Vaughn classic.
Anne Heche was in this one. Viggo Mortensen.
Is it William H. Macy played the detective?
I think he was.
How about this for number 6? That's how old my other daughter is. 8 is the age of my son. 2 is how many times I've been married and divorced.
I didn't know
16
that.
is the number
Aaron
of dollars
Eckhart was
I
in
have
it.
in my bank account.
8503943.
That's my phone number. And with all the numbers I gave you, I'm guessing 0 is the number of times you're going to call it.
Okay, that movie.
When they re-released this in 3D,
I didn't go see it.
I like 3D. I know I'm like one of the few people on Earth. I don't like all the gimmicky. I just like the way it looks with the depth. So I really like this when they released it. Gotta admit, I have no idea.
It's a Western. Ow, God. I love it when people die in Westerns. Oh, you got me. You son of a bitch. Uh-huh.
Thanks. I needed that.
I think I only know one fact.
I think I got a pretty good idea. Okay.
We'll start
You're
with
blue?
the blue team.
Okay, so you just use
Red
the arrows
team,
and then
you'll
enter.
get the remote as soon as the blue team misses a
go
match. Blue team, select the fact that matches this movie.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Use the arrow keys on the remote to highlight your answer, and then press the enter
Where is it?
button.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking it's enter.
Yeah, enter. Try enter again.
Oh.
What did we do, Robbie? We clicked in here? Alright, try it again.
Blue team got this wrong, so they must
This
press
also
the
came out in
remote to the red
2004, so I
team.
wonder if Bill Clinton updated
Use the
his
arrow
favorite
keys on the
movie.
remote to highlight your answer, and
Best
then
foreign
press
film in
the enter
Japan?
button.
Don't think Danny DeVito was in that.
No.
Did Steven Spielberg direct Michael Jackson videos? I'm just gonna go out and say this.
You
I was
got
just about to.
Jurassic Park took home the equivalent of the Oscar for Best Foreign Film at the prestigious Japanese Academy Awards. Other winners in this category have included L.A. Confidential, The Pianist, and Billy Elliot.
Red team gets 2 points and keeps the
I get to
remote.
go again.
Bitch.
Red team now choose the fact that matches
Oh, I
this
do know
movie.
this one.
Do you? Okay. I know this one.
Yeah.
Yep. Thriller is one of them. I can't think of the other video. It
Did
might
he
have been
direct-
bad.
What was like that one where he was in space with Janet Jackson?
I don't think that was way later. I don't think.
But I do know that's the most expensive music video
Yeah.
ever made. And then Glee made it shot for shot.
Huh.
So I'm like, what is Michael Jackson doing wrong that Glee
Right.
can just recreate? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, 20 years later, it might be.
Didn't that come out in the night? I guess it was.
That was like early. It was like 93 or something. Maybe it was pretty
That's
early.
true. But I guess a lot of shots of him upside down.
Yeah.
I guess I'll pick it. So I don't
True. Animal House director
And,
John
kills
Landis made two.
He also made American Werewolf in
Thriller and
London,
Black
which
or
is one of my
White.
all-time
Red
favorite
team
movies.
gets
And
2
Steven
points
Spielberg
and
won't ever
keeps
talk
the
to him
remote.
again because of the Twilight Zone.
Steven Spielberg's an
Red team
asshole,
now
apparently.
choose the fact that matches this movie.
I mean, John Landis did murder 3 people.
Did he?
Apparently.
I
Did
don't
you
know.
know the Twilight Zone story?
No.
Have you ever seen the Twilight Zone movie?
Yeah, I don't remember it.
There's like one of the shorts or whatever. It's like a racist guy, and he's being put in all these scenarios. Like he gets put in slavery and puts Vietnam. When there's like a action scene in Vietnam where there's a helicopter.
Yeah.
And I guess a bunch of people were like, you can't do this. The helicopter's too close to fireworks or something. John Landis is like, no, we're doing it anyway. The helicopter went out of control, killed the lead actor, and decapitated 2 kids.
Nice.
Right on set. And so if you watch the movie, that short just ends out of nowhere.
Oof.
And so there's a whole book about it. But I do know this one.
Yeah.
Psycho's the first
You
movie.
too.
I didn't know it showed at Flushing. But
Yeah.
That's right. Before taking her last shower,
you watch
Marion
Bates
Crane,
Motel?
played by Janet
I don't. I
Leigh,
heard it's pretty
made
good. It's
cinema
really good.
history
Do you watch
when she
Fargo?
flushed evidence
I have
of
the
her
first 2
embezzlement
recorded. I've been
down
told
the
I have to
toilet
watch
and
it.
I think it's
out
my
the
favorite
Hitchcock's
show on
Yeah.
TV right now.
1960
I
masterpiece,
definitely am
Psycho.
gonna watch them. I have them both.
Red team gets
I rewatched
2
the movie
points
recently. I
and
think that's
keeps the
the
remote. Red team now choose the fact that matches this movie.
I wonder if Clinton likes that movie. I guess so.
That'd have to be my guess.
Correct. According to his
Man, I'm really stealing these.
Getting hammered here.
Clinton's favorite movie
It's like I got the one that I wasn't
which
sure
he's
about
seen more than a
first. I
dozen
feel like everything
times.
else would have fallen
He's
in
also
line.
A fan of Elvis
I'm trying to think. I've never
Red
seen Aaron
team gets
Brockovich.
2
but
points
I don't
and
think
keeps
Danny
the
DeVito's
remote.
in it. But he...
Red team now choose the fact that matches this movie.
See, I think you just did that to give me a point.
I honestly...
They
have never-
must-
I'm
Right
thinking
to the
Danny
blue
DeVito like
team.
directed it or something.
Well, you get to go.
Blue team
Don't
now
pick
choose
me.
the fact that matches this movie.
Yep, Danny DeVito did not appear in
Oh.
Aaron Brockovich, but he did produce it and received an Oscar nomination
Oh, yeah, if it
for
wins
Best
Best
Picture.
Picture.
DeVito also produced Man on the Move,
Pulp Fiction win
Reality
Best Picture?
Bites, and Pulp Fiction. Hiram Revels of
I don't
Mississippi
think so.
was the first
Danny DeVito
African-American
produced that,
sworn
too.
into the
That's a weird
Senate
fact.
in the 70s, the 1870s.
Now here's the score after round 3.
I think I'm beating.
It's not good. It's a lot too little.
19.
Yeah, to like 10.
Blue team,
Yeah.
10.
Alright. But, it all comes down to the final bet. But let's get to know you some more, if you want to. Would you ever have you ever dated someone from the other race or another race, and would you?
I haven't, and I would.
Okay.
Yes.
I said the other race, like there's only 2.
What's the other? Yeah, the other race is that there are only 2. Yes, I would date someone from the other race and then the other races. I have not. I've only dated white girls.
We're men. We haven't got into that yet.
I haven't dated any men either.
What was your first date like?
My first date was probably it was we went and had dinner at an Italian restaurant. That was pretty good. Had a good time. And then we were going to go see a movie, and we were killing some time, so we actually went to Toys R Us and just got nostalgic, and that was kind of fun. And then we saw the movie A Simple Plan.
I don't even...
With Billy Bob. It's got Billy Bob Thornton and trying to think who it was. Jodie Foster, or no, it was Bridget Fonda. And it's a fucked up, not nice movie, and she wanted to see it, and it completely ruined the mood of the entire date.
So it's not a fun. That's a tip for my audience.
Yeah, don't unless you're like already dating and you're like, she says, "Hey, we should watch A Simple Plan." You say no. That's gonna ruin the mood.
I don't think I've ever went on a date with someone who I haven't been already dating. So I wasn't.
Oh, really? How do you start dating someone if you've never been on a date?
I'm friends with them, and then we start mingling.
I don't understand how young people do this. I always like ask a girl out. I'm dating someone right now, and I was like, literally, we were maybe talking a little bit, and then like on the internet, and then I was like, hey, we should actually go out.
Let's go see A Simple Plan.
Because I'm an adult. Let's go see A Simple Plan. No, that's another good advice. Don't go see a movie on your first date.
You can't talk.
Don't do that. Yeah, don't do
unless
that. That's like 4th date, maybe.
Unless you're seeing a really bad movie where no one else is in the theater.
That was one. I don't know if it was a date or not. I wish it was a date, but it probably wasn't. But that was a good time I had with a girl one time. We went and saw Battleship. Yeah, and we saw it was like 10:30 on a Tuesday, and the movie started. It was us and 2 other people, a couple of women, and after like 10 minutes in, they got up and left. So we were just like out loud making fun of the movie the whole time. So that was a pretty good time.
I think I did that with The Spirit. There was no one else in the theater, and we were just I can't remember a single thing about that movie. Yeah. And then I saw Cats and Dogs 2 in theater. No one else in the theater, and I brought a camera, and we did a review of the movie during the movie, fun. And I thought that was funny. But one more. What's the worst lie you have ever told, and did you get caught? I don't think you need it. Maybe what's a...
I've never gotten caught on a good lie. I can't think of... I think one time I made my parents believe I had a B when I had a D because I used like a pen to change my report card.
Man,
that was a pretty good lie, and I got away with it somehow. Yeah, I've never had any like big major like lie. I'm not generally a liar, so
I'm kind of a liar at work. I don't know why. I just lie to all my employees, and I just give myself different backstories. It's not like I'm lying to get out of work. They'll just ask me questions about my family, and I'll just give everyone different answers just because, I don't know, it's fun.
When I worked at the FYE, I worked in the back at the receiving area, and I had like my own little computer and desk and all. And for whatever reason, one day, the guy I worked with, he found a picture of like a family. It was like a couple of little blonde kids, and he just took it, he taped it up to my computer. And I was like, all right, cool, looks fine. I kept it there, and for a while, anyone who was new, they would be like, "Oh, those are your kids?" I'm like, "Yeah, those are my kids." And then it'd take them like probably a month or 2 to figure out like I definitely don't have kids because they look like they could have been my kids.
Yeah. I do the same thing when I'm getting a haircut. Yeah, I'm not a fan of small. Well, I don't mind small talk. It's
weird.
I just think it's fun to just make up stuff.
Yeah.
I guess that'll be it. Let's keep going. I think this is another shouting one. This is more trivia based. Round 4. In the movies.
Okay, Red Team, no gloating. This game is far
he
from
knows
over.
you're ahead.
Let's see how you do with round 4.
So crafty.
In the movies. In this round, we ask you a question, and you shout out the answer. There will be 10 questions in a row, but this time each answer is worth 2 points. Everyone plays this round, and the rules are the same as in rounds 1 and 2. Remember, there's no penalty for wrong answers.
The category for this round is
animals in the movies.
One time it was like New York.
The name of the animal in question, shout it out.
So the answer will always be an animal.
The answer to every question is an animal, not the title of a movie. Press enter.
All right.
What breed of dog played a pet named Nana in Peter Pan, a rabid killer in Cujo, and a droopy-eyed druid in Beethoven?
A Saint Bernard.
I don't know names of dogs though.
What cold-blooded killer is a large reptile that terrorizes Lake Placid, gives the captain his hook, and lends his
it's a crocodile.
to Mick Dundee?
Is it?
Yeah.
Dang it. I thought I had them.
Yeah.
What animal has a bad date in Raiders of the Lost Ark? Carries a deadly
the monkey
in Outbreak, and is named Abu in Aladdin.
Or chimpanzee, monkey.
Yeah. Dang it.
In order to save Wilbur the pig from the butcher's
Spider.
block, what cunning creature named Charlotte
I was thinking of Babe the
hatches
whole
a
time.
clever plan and hundreds of itsy-bitsy eggs?
Gross. That story's gross.
Matt Hooper's cage wasn't strong enough. Brody's line wasn't long enough. And Quint's boat just wasn't big enough.
You're destroying me on this round.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well right now.
That had man-eating jaws.
Shark. Great way.
I'll give it to you.
Right, come on.
A nutcracker and a dish of melted butter are part of Woody Allen's plan to chase what tasty crustacean out from behind a refrigerator in Annie Hall?
Never seen that movie.
I have. It's great.
Weighing in at more than 7
blue
tons, what Cretaceous carnivore
T-Rex
eats the lawyer
T-Rex.
in Jurassic Park and earns the title
me there.
King of Dinosaurs?
I'll give it to you. I'm not sticking.
Before T.E. Lawrence died in a motorcycle accident, he trekked across arid sands astride what beast
Horse.
of burden known as the Ship of the Desert?
Yeah, it's a camel, a horse, or camel. I guess I guess I get it right.
Yeah.
Okay, second guess. The second guess negate the first guess.
No.
What critter fell from
Frog.
the sky
Yeah, there
in
you go.
Magnolia?
That is,
Jumped
I
around
call that
a
my all-time
classroom
favorite
in
movie,
E.T.
Magnolia.
Such a weird movie.
And once upon a time, turned into a prince. When
It's a bit of a
kissed
spoiler.
by a young
I might edit that out.
Yeah.
I love making people watch Magnolia cold.
Weird one.
I love it. I don't know why.
Wake up and smell what animal that had featured roles in
Pig.
The Lord of the Flies, The Muppet Movie, and Babe.
I was about to say, what pig is in the Muppet movie now?
Miss Piggy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Round
that was some
over.
smoke.
Yeah, you destroyed
Now
me.
it's time to
And
score round
smoke
4.
points.
Saint Bernard,
Yeah.
Crocodile,
Yeah.
Monkey,
Yeah.
Spider,
Yeah.
Great White Shark,
Did I get any?
Nobody got that.
Lobster,
That was me.
Tyrannosaurus Rex,
That was you.
Camel.
No, that was you.
No, that was
Oh,
your
yeah,
frogs.
okay. Your frogs.
I got
was you.
frogs.
Okay. I knew you had one. I had
Pig.
pig. Ooh.
Now here's the score.
Ooh, I
after
think
round
I might have
4.
pulled ahead.
Yeah, because it worked too.
Yeah.
Red Team, 20.
No, actually, yeah. No, I'm only had like 18.
Blue Team, 26.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you're destroying me.
Smoke show.
So real quick, I would say my top 5 favorite movies. I would say Magnolia.
Weird
I
one.
really like Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yeah.
Except for The Master. I just didn't
never
get
saw
it. I just went over my head. Scott Pilgrim vs. World.
Pretty great movie.
Back to the Future. Probably parts 1 and 2. I like them both equally.
Yeah. Pretty great.
Third one, you know. And then I'd probably say, I haven't seen enough, but probably Her. I really liked Her.
That was really good. I'd like to watch it again.
Her and I really like Adaptation. I think that's such a smart movie.
Yeah.
But do you have a top 5 or favorite?
Top 5. I know Fight Club is in there.
Did you get the Blu-ray?
I don't have Blu-ray.
I say this all the time. Best Blu-ray menu.
I'm sure. Yeah, they should do a bunch of crazy stuff.
But if you ever get the Blu-ray, I really like the menu in the movie.
American Beauty is up there.
That's really good.
The Muppet movie.
You're a big Muppet fan.
I'm a huge. I love the Muppets. I was watching Jim Henson's Creature Shop last night for a bit. It's amazing.
Did you watch the most recent Muppet movie?
Yeah.
Is that any good?
It's great. It's not as good as the last one, but it's great.
Yeah.
Actually, the second time I watched it, I actually enjoyed it a lot more.
Okay, because that's I remember I heard before the Muppets came back, they had an idea for a movie I thought was really cool. It's like they spend all their money on the opening titles, and then the whole rest of the movie's like low budget or something. But I guess you can't really make a movie. Yeah. I always thought that was interesting.
It's an interesting idea.
But then, okay, you keep going.
After those three, it's hard to. They're probably a rotating cast of like Empire Strikes Back, Bull Durham's probably up there.
You like Empire better?
Yeah, it's the best one.
Not Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, not Attack. Yeah, not the Phantom Menace.
It's definitely not Return of the Jedi. That gets a little boring towards the end.
Yeah, it's just not as good as the first two. Empire just has everything.
Okay, what do you call the big gray dogs, the robot dogs? I don't want to say it.
The AT-ATs?
You call them AT-ATs. I call them AT-ATs.
That's probably what they are, but... I think
they were never called anything.
Yeah, they were never called anything.
They're called walkers in the movie.
Yeah, there's all kinds of things in the movie that aren't called anything, but he was a marketing genius.
Yeah, but I think it's like a generation thing. I listened to a podcast where they talk about, they're like, a lot of older people say AT-ATs and younger people say AT-ATs.
Yeah, AT-ATs is what we call them, yeah.
What do you call an ATST?
A what? ATST.
It's like a...
I don't call it anything, I don't know what it is.
I'm really weird because, like, I like the movies,
yeah,
but I got really into collecting the Lego sets, and they're up in the attic right now, but, so I know a bunch of weird spaceships, but I don't know much about the movies.
Weird.
But I guess that's enough for this episode.
Okay.
So tune in next time.
So I won. Let's make sure we all say that I won. I'm the winner.
You know animals.
Pretty good at animals. Pigs, crocodiles.
I was just about to ask, are dinosaurs animals, but I guess they are.
They're animals, yeah. I've actually been watching the Dinosaurs TV show this past week. The one that Jim Henson.
Do you know how that show ends?
Oh yeah. They go extinct. Yeah, they never aired it.
Oh, they never aired it.
Yeah, it was too depressing. They wouldn't air it. They wouldn't air the finale.
So they just
had it forever until the DVDs came out.
That's crazy. I never knew that.
Mm-hmm.
It is like he causes it, right? Or the
no, it's just happening. It's just natural.
I remember they
start getting colder and they all die. Yeah,
it's depressing.
It's awesome. That was that to me was like as much of what the show was about, like just the reality.
Did you ever see? Do you know how the show? Alf? Do you know how Alf ends?
I don't remember Alf ends. So.
I wasn't a big fan of it, but I watched the ending. He gets caught.
Yeah.
It's
okay,
so
I remember
depressing.
that.
It's so depressing. It's just like
the government catches him.
They're like out in a field. The government catches him, and then like the family's like watching.
Yeah.
And they're just like really sad, and it shows Alf being really sad.
Yeah.
And it cuts to black.
That's it. Yeah. That's what I thought. I think they had a movie. They might have had like a made-for-TV movie where they kind of resolved that.
It's really depressing. I'm trying to think of other shows with depressing endings. I guess
Seinfeld.
That was just them in jail.
It's depressing. It wasn't as funny as it should have been.
Didn't they made a bunch of references to the first episode, right?
They made references to that, the whole series.
Oh, okay. It was like, not a huge Seinfeld nerd, but I guess Sopranos definitely had a sad ending.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Why not? Just end in the middle. I like things like that remind you that it's just a story. It's not, life is, if you're taking a story and you're looking at it as life, then life doesn't really have concrete, resolutions and obvious beginnings and endings. Life is just this eternal story.
That was the one thing I didn't really like about American Horror Story, because I really liked the first season. The other ones were kind of weird. Yeah. But it ends on a horror story. It ends on a very happy note. Spoiler, but
I haven't seen it.
I just was like, it's a horror story. You could at least, people die or something.
Jump up and get stabbed at the end.
Okay, so tune in next time. All right. Hi.
No, stab him. We have the actual bad end.
Yeah. Welcome back to another episode.
Hey.
Round 5.
This is the
Oh, there are more, so I didn't actually, it wasn't over.
Welcome to round 5.
I thought I was like
Film
the
clips.
complete
Oh,
winner.
no.
In this round, we
okay.
show you a short
There's
clip from a
8
famous
rounds.
movie.
Oh,
Just be the
I'm
first to
sorry.
shout out the
All
name of
right.
the movie before we
I was all
reveal the
excited,
title,
like I
and you'll
completed
score
and
2
done something
points
with
for
my
your
life
team.
today.
The rules are the same as the last round. Press enter when you're ready to start.
This is the easy, by far the
Press
easiest.
enter
We're going to show you a
to
clip.
start
You
the
name
round.
movie.
Okay. Do we just do the
Yeah,
shouting
shout
out?
it.
Okay.
As soon as you know it.
Okay.
Take it away.
Here.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Anderson.
Post-credit scene, one of the first.
Bueller.
What are you doing here? Here.
Bueller.
That's what the Super Bowl commercial.
Bueller.
Yeah.
They made a reference to that. I thought it was really cool.
It's a great movie.
Vertigo?
Into your old Jimmy Stewart. Oh, E.T. No, shit. Gremlins.
You got a problem,
What is it,
sweetie?
Stuart Little? Babe!
Wow. Who is it,
Babe
honey?
Pig in the City? Is that the full title?
It's kind of a baldy, pinky, whitey thingy.
This is a movie
Show
people
me.
watched? They put that in the theater? What?
I need to rewatch that movie.
It's a real fight!
All right. I give up.
Oh,
I give up.
what's her
Just give me a
face?
moment, all right?
Bridget Jones's
Yeah,
Diary?
good damn it.
Let me get a moment.
As soon as I saw him, I knew, but I can't think of the stupid name of the movie.
I was just about to say Fight Club when he said fight, and I was
Fight
like, that's
Club.
not right.
Billy Madison.
Dang it.
All over Billy Madison.
You just not watch that movie. Why doesn't Neil deGrasse Tyson talk
Here. What's in it? Snips and snails and puppies' dogs' tails.
Alright.
Daddy's little girl.
Beethoven.
Naughty tonight.
George?
You really got the animal movies down,
Yeah,
right?
I'm down.
What are you talking about?
Charles Grodin.
Clifford's really depressing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know why that came to mind, but...
In 30 seconds, I got to call the police! All the time with disturbance! I get no sleep! I got to get to my rest!
Breakfast at Tiffany's?
Yeah, shit.
I got to call the bikes!
I've never seen it.
That's right, it's Jerry Lewis's
Don't be
racist
angry, you dear little
character.
man. I won't do it again.
Other than that clown movie he made. I'm not sure.
Teen Wolf.
That's such a funny movie.
Chubbs.
Meet the Parents.
Sorry.
That's a funny movie. Too bad it was ruined by those sequels.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't-
Round over. Now it's time to score round
that was pretty
5.
even round.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Vertigo. Babe Pig in the City. Bridget Jones's Diary. Billy Madison. Rosemary's Baby.
That has
Beethoven.
a TV show coming out too.
Breakfast
Yeah.
at Tiffany.
Maybe.
Teen Wolf. Meet
Yeah.
the Parents.
Now here's the score after round 5.
Pretty close.
Pretty even.
Red Team, 31. Blue Team, 34.
Real close.
Okay, well, let's get back into
All
getting
right.
to know you. Let me see where I left off. If you suddenly found yourself turned into a woman, how would you spend your day?
Oof. Just staring in the mirror. Am I a hot woman or just like a lady version of me? Because I feel like I'd just be crying all day. Like if I was
just got
me-
long hair.
Yeah, if I was just me as a lady with like the same proportions and all, like can I at least be a hot lady for a while? Like,
aside from,
I'd spend my whole day fighting the patriarchy. That's what I'd do.
Standing up to the man.
Just standing up to the, just kicking guys in the balls and taking my 70 cents on the dollar. I don't know. Yeah. I mean,
do you watch
what
Rick
do?
and Morty?
Yeah, Rick and Morty's great.
The episode about the women planet.
Yeah.
And how I want to go back to a planet where I'm equal. Kinda. I thought it was such a smart episode.
This show's great.
How do you handle people you don't like?
I just avoid them entirely. I go far away. I try not to talk to them.
Yeah, that's basically.
I don't. Complete avoidance.
Would you rather be smart and ugly or dumb and beautiful?
I am smart and ugly, so I'm guessing I'm just gonna go with that. It's been working out pretty okay.
Yeah. I guess one more. This gets into sexual stuff. Maybe I shouldn't ask these.
Go for it. What's the difference?
Do you have a sexual fantasy no one else knows about? I guess you don't need to tell me. You just need to say yes or no.
Probably.
I feel like everyone does.
Yeah.
Everyone has
I don't know if I need
one.
to. I don't know off the top of my head. I'm sure I do. I probably have sexual fantasies I don't know about.
What's the difference between sex and making love? I think it's pretty obvious.
I'm probably not mentally capable of sex.
Just pounding pussy.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
you say that all the time. I'm gonna go out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go out and tap some ass. Just gonna go out and rail me some bitches. Yeah, I don't think I'm mentally capable of that activity.
Okay, well, let's get back into it. That's
All right.
a great note. Yeah, we still got another round. This is another not shouting.
Round 6.
It's time
So
for
we gotta
round
put
6,
stuff in
made
order.
to order. This is another round where you discuss your answers with your teammates. No
is usually
shouting.
pretty hard.
We're going to show you a series of 6 movie titles or movie facts. The object is to put these items in order.
The category for this round is
Locations.
the following 6 films take place in a specific locale. Put these films in order of where they take place from west to east.
That's weird.
That is really
Rocky.
Yeah.
Cape Fear. Roger and Me. The Big Easy. The
It's
Birdcage.
gonna be terrible.
Ocean's 11.
West to east.
Usually it's
This is
like
hard.
Usually they
Let's
give us
see who
years
goes
and numbers.
first.
Yeah.
This is really weird.
It's gonna be like on a map, like where's this east compared to? So it was the top west.
The red team will select the first item on the list. Please give the remote control to someone on the red team.
See what the.
Use the arrow keys
for
on the
most
remote
west.
to highlight your answer, and then press the enter button.
I don't even know what Roger
You don't
and Me
need to
is.
figure out the entire list at
I
this
guess
time.
I can help you.
Just the first
That's,
answer.
Should I help you? What's his name? The documentary guy. Roger.
I don't know.
Bowling for Columbine.
Oh, Michael Moore.
Michael Moore. It's his first documentary.
Oh.
It's about a place.
All right.
I can't think.
Jackpot. Ocean's 11 is set in Las Vegas, Nevada, the westernmost city on this list, at 115 degrees west longitude.
Red
Nice.
team
Like
gets
that
3
one.
points and keeps the remote.
All right.
Okay.
Red
I don't
team
think-
select the next item on the list.
I don't know what the Big Easy and the Birdcage are.
I do.
Okay. The Big Easy sounds like a. I'm just gonna wild guess.
Red team got this wrong, so they must pass the
I'm
remote to
guessing
the
the Big
blue
Easy is
team.
like a classic movie that I should.
Blue team select the next item on the list.
All right. I don't know where Roger and Me takes place. I'm gonna go with the one I know is the next most west.
Right. The Big Easy takes place in the city nicknamed the Big Easy, New Orleans, Louisiana, situated at 90 degrees
Wow,
west
we're really
longitude.
Close to the East
Blue
Coast.
team gets 3
Yeah, there's
points
not
and
much.
keeps the remote. Blue team select the next item on the list.
All right. I know the rest, so I'm gonna take a guess on Roger and Me
See, I don't know where Cape Fear takes
because I
place.
don't know where Roger and Me is. All right.
Yes, Roger and Me,
car industry.
Michael Moore's directorial debut, documented the aftermath of closing a General Motors plant in Flint, Michigan, located at 83
Movies are
degrees
bad.
west longitude.
Blue
like
team
Bowling
gets
for
3
Columbine, but
points
it's really
and
one-sided.
keeps the remote. Blue team select the next item on the
I
list.
think this is correct.
Blue team got this wrong,
the
so they
birdcage
must
is.
pass the remote to the red team. Red team select the next
you made a
item on the
noise.
list.
Huh?
You made a noise when I said the Birdcage.
Oh. No.
Absolutely. The Birdcage
it's in Miami.
is a
I
nighttime
thought it was in New York.
hotspot for men who like to dress like women
No idea
in
what it
South
is,
Beach,
never.
Miami.
It's
80 degrees west
It was a movie
longitude.
with Nathan Lane and Rob
Red team
Williams
gets
where their
3
sons getting
points
married
and
and they have to
keeps
hide
the
that they're
remote.
gay.
Red team, select the next item on the list.
Obviously Philadelphia, but I just can't think of where Cape Fear takes place. Let's say like Rhode Island or some place weird like that. So I'm just gonna be like,
Red team got this wrong,
Where's
so they
Cape
must
Fear?
pass the remote to the blue
I
team.
thought Cape Fear was
Blue team, select the next item
in,
on the
like,
list.
North Carolina, but maybe it's.
I honestly don't know. But you have to guess.
I mean, it's obviously
That's
North
it.
Carolina, yeah.
Cape Fear.
But I see. That's why I picked it
1991
before
Robert
because I
De Niro
thought
thriller
North Carolina
is set in Cape
was like- I
Fear,
thought it was
North
on-
Carolina, at 78 degrees west
I guess they know
longitude.
better than that.
Also, that's where the
You don't get to pick
1962 original was set. Come out, wherever
Okay,
you
I get
are.
why I was wrong because
Our
I didn't.
eastward journey ends in Philadelphia, 75 degrees west longitude. In the United States, each degree of longitude represents approximately 50 miles.
See, I was thinking the
Now
Birdcage
here's
was
the
last because I thought it was in New York and I
after
thought it was
round
going that
6.
way, so that makes sense.
Red team, 37. Blue team, 43.
Close. It's close.
Yep, and maybe I can look up. We don't need to get into all this sexual stuff.
You don't ask me a bunch of sex questions.
100 questions to ask your boyfriend.
I think you're starting out at the wrong list. That might be your problem.
Like 100 questions to ask movie people. I don't know. What's your favorite book / author?
Oh, Kurt Vonnegut, Slaughterhouse 5. Actually, my favorite book might actually be Bear v. Shark by Chris Bachelder, which no one's ever read. But Slaughterhouse 5 is amazing.
I read that in high school.
Yeah, that's Kurt Vonnegut's definitely. He has had my same birthday too.
When's your birthday?
It was November 11th. He was 59 years older than I was, but I'm catching up to him.
I don't think you can win that race.
I can eventually. I might. He's passed away.
Okay. You just want to beat his.
That's what I'm saying. I might end up being older than he is.
My birthday's tomorrow, actually.
Hey, I saw that. I saw that on Facebook this morning. It has like the future birthdays.
Oh, I was like, I wasn't posting it.
Yeah, no, I was looking. I was saying happy birthday to someone else and said future birthdays. Happy birthday.
Well, thanks.
Are you 15?
15 and a half.
Right.
Well, I don't know why I would celebrate.
Half.
23, actually.
23. Yeah, I was 23. 23 is probably the worst year of my life.
Do you want to get into it?
I was doing nothing. I'd been fired from the job I had. I'd failed out of school. Didn't have any money. I was living in North Carolina, just doing nothing. Just depressed constantly, sleeping all day.
So you haven't always been in Virginia Beach?
No, I grew up here. I went to Charlotte to go to college at UNC Charlotte. And did pretty well for about a year and a half and then failed out. And then stayed there. I was there for about 6 years.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I just went to Full Sail, which is just a 2-year film school in Florida. It was just like, I wanted to do it.
Alright, that's cool.
It's been kind of useless ever since.
Me too.
What questions would you like me to answer? That's a weird one.
Girl, do you do anal?
I haven't.
Alright.
I guess I don't know. I don't see myself doing it, but I have nothing against it.
Sure.
I've heard good things, but I've also heard bad things.
Probably bad. You've heard of anal prolapse? Do you know what that is?
I don't.
I used to do a joke about this, but it's quite graphic. It's basically like if you take a sock and you put your hand in a sock, like in a fist. Here we go. Let me get put your hand like in a sock, and then you grab like the end of the sock and you pull it out.
Your butt literally.
But it's like you're instead of a sock, it's your asshole. Yeah.
I've heard
the fact that could happen to someone is just like, how could you ever have anal sex?
And then I've never seen a picture of it. I know there are pictures.
Yeah,
of
it's
it
pretty
on
awful.
I don't want to look at it.
No,
listen to a podcast where they talk to someone that's happened to. Basically, pooping is never the same.
Yeah, I bet. I'd be nervous every time.
That's a good lesson for the kids watching. Don't do anal.
Don't do anal.
Your butt will fall out.
Your butt might fall out. Not necessarily. Just
It
funny
will.
people have had anal sex for life and enjoy it.
These are all about relationships. What's the weirdest thing about you to most people?
Probably that I'm not very outgoing. I think people will see me. They think about like on comedy stage, and I'm like out there, I'm just saying stuff. They think that like I just want to like talk and be like a big party guy. Like I don't want to. Like whenever I'm just in normal life, I just want to sit and be quiet and not really. Yeah. I don't really want to engage with people. I don't want to like.
I used to. Speaking of haircuts, whenever I got haircuts, I found a lady who just wouldn't talk to me, and I would tip her good, and I would go back. It was really great, and then she quit. So now my whole life is ruined. Which living celebrity, author, singer would you like to know? I think we've talked about
celebrity, author, singer.
Living.
Probably Neil Gaiman. I don't know if you know. He's a comic writer. He wrote the Sandman series. He's a novelist.
I've definitely heard people talk about
it. He wrote American Gods, which is going to be an HBO series pretty soon. Okay. Pretty amazing guy, and I went and saw him talk one time, and he's just charming, very funny guy. I think he'd be really cool to get to hang out with a little bit.
Yeah, I've met a bunch of celebrities just seeing comedy, and the only person I was starstruck, like I got nervous with, was Scott Aukerman.
Oh yeah,
and it was really embarrassing. I had that Comedy Bang Bang shirt on, and I was like getting my picture taken. He was like, "Oh, nice shirt," and I was like, "Yeah," because I actually had a song he played on Comedy Bang Bang. I was like, I had plans. Like, I'm going to tell him about that. And I was just like, my mind just went blank because I've like talked to Tim and Eric and stuff and other people and not named.
Yeah, I've been no, this happens. I mean, because I go meet so many baseball players and you meet some. I've met some really saintly, Hall of Fame, like best of all time type players, and so I don't really get like I haven't met anyone that I've been like really starstruck by.
I guess we never said you have a podcast.
We have a podcast. It's not good. It's called What's a Podcast. You can find it on. I think it's like, what's it, www.lisbon.com/whatisapodcast.
You can just Google it too.
You can Google what's a podcast. And probably my name would help too. I think if you Google what's a podcast, I think you'll just get like an explanation, like a Wikipedia or WikiHow or something like that. You can find it on Facebook. Facebook's probably the easiest way. Just what's a podcast.
And it's just
on
you
Twitter.
And another comedian.
Me and Brendan Kennedy.
Talking about.
We just talk. We don't do anything. Having your episode up to episode number 90 came out today.
I listened to it actually because I had.
Was it any good?
Couldn't sleep.
I don't remember doing it.
It was you talking to no one.
Travis didn't show up.
I thought that was funny. I like how it was funny how you kept putting the name on it. I think that's funny.
Yeah, I don't know why I wouldn't have done that, but that's what
I thought it was funny.
That's what Brendan does. So, yeah, sometimes he makes the right move. It's pretty rare. But, that's the podcast. Just me being awful to one of my best friends.
Yeah.
That's basically
and it's really hard to tell if you're serious or
not. About 92%. There's about.
It's like it kind of made me nervous about bringing eyes. Like, is he just gonna come on and be like
shit on me the whole time? Yeah, I'm a pretty terrible person. It's a good concern.
Well, what's your ideal vacation?
Just going to watch baseball somewhere. My ideal vacation. I get to do it every year. Honestly, I go to Florida every year for about a week and a half. This year was actually 2 weeks, and I go around and watch spring training, get autographs. Yeah. It's a pretty ideal vacation.
Yeah, because
maybe that with a lady would be nice. That would be more ideal.
Yeah, I don't have any urge to like go to Paris or Grand Canyon or anything.
I think Australia would be cool, and like Ireland or Scotland. Those would be cool places to go.
Or I hear Germany's actually really good too. But when I went to Minecon, I met a bunch of friends who I talked online. We just basically hung out in the house. Yeah, I thought that was the best.
Yeah, it's pretty neat meeting creepy internet friends and finding out they're like okay people in life.
It was kind of risky. It was just like, hey, I'm going down, sharing a house with a bunch of people I played in Minecraft with, but none of them raped me.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah, I did that one time. I went to Baltimore with a guy I just knew from the internet, and we stayed at a hotel room together for like 2 nights, and
no stabbing.
No stabbing. He did get really drunk and just walk around naked for a few minutes, which I didn't appreciate, but I guess
can't all be perfect.
You can't all be perfect. Other than that, it was pretty fun.
I guess one more since we're almost at 20 minutes. All relationships. If you could road trip, I guess we already talked about that. Did you ever want to kill anyone?
Oh yeah, I want to murder people all the time. I want to kill people just for taking too long in line. Like I have like a real quick switch. I definitely wish death on people constantly.
Yeah.
Because this is my theory is like when you're like, oh, I just never want to see that person again. What you're basically saying is like, if they die, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
So it's like, why not just take the extra step and wish death? Like I'll see somebody, I'm like, I hope he's died. I hope he's dead right now. And it's because people's like, oh, it's so cruel. It's like, you basically want to say, like, if you see someone and you're like, oh, I just never want to see him again, never want to see her again. Like, what you're basically saying is, I hope they die.
Basically. But
you're just being polite about it. So I just take the full step and say, no, I do. I hope they're dead. I hope they're dying.
I have real bad road rage where I wish death on people.
I don't get road rage usually. I'm actually the opposite. I become like a therapist on the road. I'm like, hey man, what's going on in your day?
Why didn't you use your blinker? I don't know why. It's such a stupid thing. Yeah. Blinker is just like, just use it. Just use it. Don't so text and drive. It's worse than drunk driving.
Yeah.
But tune in next time. The next one will be the final video.
One is the last. Okay.
Last 2 rounds.
Final countdown.
So here's the best time in the comments to place your bets.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be me.
I've never won this game. I guess I never. I've literally.
It's not good to like be the host of your game and bring people over to beat you.
Yeah,
it's gotta feel weird.
Who else do you know is good at movie? Because I asked Holly, and then she was like, "Well,
she doesn't know anything about movies. She knows.
I guess
nothing.
I just assumed because she talks about Pokemon. I was like, "You talking about Pokemon? I'm talking about movies." And then she was like, "No, I don't know anything about movies."
She doesn't know anything about movies. She's bad. She doesn't know. Dustin would probably be pretty good.
Yeah, is he free ever?
Yeah, he's free sometimes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a tease we call in the business for something that might not happen.
Yeah, maybe.
See, I was thinking maybe we could get a group together.
That'd be fun.
But it would not. It would have to not be in here.
Yeah, I can sit on the bed. Whatever. No big deal.
Get cozy.
Yeah.
So tune in next time. Bye. Okay.
All right.
Round 7.
Welcome back to the last video.
It's time
of game
for the lightning
6,
round.
I think I'm on.
This is your last chance to rack up
lightning
points
round.
before the
They're
final
gonna give
bet.
you 5
Either team
words
can
or whatever,
still win.
and you just say what movie.
Here's how this round works. We're going to show you a series of clues that point to the same movie. Shout out the title as soon as you recognize the movie.
Yeah.
The team that gets it first scores 3 points. There will be 10 movies in a row, and the same rules apply. Everyone must hear your answer. You must shout the title of the movie, and there's no penalty for wrong answers. Good luck.
So
Press and...
Okay, let's go.
Alrighty.
I muted it for some reason. Here we go.
There we go. Right.
Gobbler's Knob. 6 a.m. alone.
Oh, Groundhog Day.
Phil. Bill Murray.
I have to snap when I'm trying to remember things. I don't know why that helps.
Second.
What was the song? Baby. The song that plays every.
Oh, I don't remember.
Sonny and Cher song.
I Got You, Babe.
Yeah.
Rolling Stone.
Almost Famous?
Whip.
Oh, Raiders of the Lost
Bad
Story.
Dates. Nazis.
Bad Dates. Oh, the dates.
Ark of the Covenant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
Yeah,
Now it's called
the monkey like.
Now it's called Indiana Jones.
Ben Affleck. Cross-dressing.
It gets better.
16th century.
What is this?
Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, that's the Shakespeare in Love. Ben Affleck. Wow, what a random.
That's the movie that beat Saving Private Ryan.
It's a great movie.
Mardi Gras. Old football helmet. Captain America. Born to be Wild. 1969 motorcycle trip.
Or Midnight Cowboy. One of those two.
Easy Rider, wow.
I don't know why Captain America's in it.
Alright.
That's a tie into the Marvel.
Darling. Spaghetti.
Lady and the Tramp.
Jim Deere. Mutt.
I think that's Lady and the Tramp.
We Are Siamese.
Yeah. Wow. Jim Deere.
I don't know what that is. Jim Deere. Maybe.
Mobile. Army. Surgical.
MASH.
That's a movie?
They're spelling it out.
Hospital.
Yeah.
Huh.
High lips.
I love the background. It's got like the chart. It's like the opening of Doctor Who.
Do you watch Doctor Who?
I love Doctor Who.
I saw the 5th season, and I was like, that's. I didn't hate it. I just didn't.
Origami. Nexus. Los Angeles 2019. More human than human. replicants.
Oh, Blade Runner. Deckard, Blade Runner. Great fucking movie.
Pooh Bear.
Pooh Bear.
Bruiser Woods. Cosmo Girl. Harvard Law School.
Oh,
Legally Blonde?
Yeah, can't remember the name of it. Damn it.
I don't know what Pooh. I don't know what any of the other stuff is.
Bruiser was the dog's name.
Duck Stamp. You Betcha.
Fargo.
You betcha.
Kidnapping. North Dakota.
North Dakota. This is so epic. This round is so epic. Anything
It's
you
the
say,
lightning,
anything this guy says in this voice with the lightning in that background, it sounds awesome.
Earmuffs.
Old school.
Oh, you bastard.
Streaking.
Bastard.
Blue.
That movie's really good.
My boy, Blue.
Fraternity. Frank the Tank.
Round
you hosed me on that one.
Now it's time to score round 7.
Groundhog Day.
You got that one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I got that one.
Well, these are
Raiders of the
These are
Lost
3 points.
Shakespeare
that one.
in Love.
That was
Easy
you.
Rider.
Trading off.
Lady
You.
and the MASH.
Me.
Blade Runner. Legally
You.
Blonde. Fargo. Old
You.
School.
Now here's
Doesn't,
the
doesn't
score
matter because
after round
the
7.
final bet will make or break you.
Red Team. 58. Blue Team. 52.
Ooh, man.
We're extremely close, which makes the final bet interesting. But before we end,
Alright.
why not? Are there, like, can I look up movie questions? Okay, let's do 20 cute questions.
Oh, cute questions.
Error
I'm very cute.
404, never mind. Interesting.
Never mind.
Interesting questions to ask a guy. What's your favorite place in the world?
I probably have the most fun. Again, this is, honestly, the best answer to that would be the stage. When I'm doing stand-up, that's my favorite place. Wherever I am, that's my favorite place. The Kazi's one's pretty great. The one at Kazi's, that stage is probably.
See, I've never
my
been there
favorite
because
one.
it's like an hour drive.
Yeah, from down here, it's a good. Yeah, you're about half an hour even from me,
Yeah.
Virginia Beach. Like you're down and deep. Yeah, I mean the Kazi's one's pretty great to be honest. It's
Yeah,
nice.
I want to go. It's just like that's a lot.
It's far.
It's like going to Busch Gardens or something for me.
It's far.
Do you believe in God?
No.
Come on, in a little bit.
No.
I don't believe
Which God? There've been so many. The God that the Christian God most people believe in is just one of the most recent ones to have been invented.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a historical context. I mean, just the other day, see a little thing about like the history of Easter and how it was a fertility.
Yeah, I saw
like
that.
it's just like it's like the Christmas holiday is based off of the Dionysius. I mean, it's all just it's all co-opted just to make people believe in a religion. So the holidays we celebrate that are supposed to be these most religious holidays aren't even based on the religion.
I guess religion's just. I guess we don't need to get into religious debate, but I guess religion's just a comfort thing for most people.
Yeah. And if you need that, my thing is if you believe in God and it really enriches your life and it makes you a nice person, it makes you not a dick to other people and you don't judge other people, that's awesome.
But if you start,
if you use it to be like, oh well, I hate gays, well, you're kind of an asshole and you should probably stop being religious.
But let's be honest, we've had enough of the gays.
Yeah, they are. I'm tired of them looking so clean. I'm tired of them.
Such a weird
wearing pants that I can't fit into.
Oh, all gays are skinny.
I know several sloppy, disgusting gays.
I'm friends with a lot of gays. Hate them all, but I'm just kidding. What's your favorite scent?
I don't smell stuff. I've never worked on my sense of smell. This is probably one of the weirdest
Oh,
things
I thought you
about
meant like
me.
you don't have one.
I have it. I just don't use it. I don't know what
care?
anything smells like. I just don't. That's a good way of saying I never cared.
I guess coconut would probably be mine. I don't know. I like pizza.
Pizza's pretty great.
I hate a lot of smells. Women's perfume usually just gives me.
I don't.
a headache.
The one thing I guess because I don't know how to smell stuff. It's like a Bath and Body Works. I can't go into one because it's just too much. I don't know how to differentiate anything. And it's just
like when
large stink.
It's like when deaf people get hearing aids.
Yeah,
they hear everything.
Right.
It's like you just smell everything.
I feel like that's what it is.
It's like when people make me smell flowers. I'm like,
who
cares?
Yeah, people always want you to smell things. I was like, and then you have that conversation like, I don't smell stuff. Leave me alone.
What's the idea of your perfect day?
My perfect day.
These are all pretty much variations.
I don't know. I had a pretty good one the other day. I just went and saw a ball game. I got my girl. It was nice.
Who won?
They have a team. The away team won. They were playing the Tides. Durham won. But I don't care. I didn't care who won.
A lot of home runs?
I don't think rain in that game. No.
I don't know. I always make fun of, because my parents, they watch the Sports Center a lot. I'm like, what could they possibly talk about
I don't like
for
that.
so long? So I always pretend like I know a lot.
I feel like I grew out of Sports Center when I was about 15. Like, once you, like, are old enough to know, like, you're just like, why are you still talking about the same thing?
It's like, well, that team wants the most points, and they're trying to get the most points. What's your full name?
Secret. Can't tell. Can't tell.
I mean, I could take a guess.
If you guess, I'll tell you. But I mean, I have two. My names are both very simple, common.
Because you go by C.B. Wilkins.
Yes.
I feel like the first one's Christopher.
It is.
Christopher Bryan, maybe.
It is spelled with a Y. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Brian.
Maybe that's why.
Yep.
I feel like you made a tweet about it or something.
Maybe, I don't know. You got it first guess. That was pretty good. Most people like want to think it's something weird. I even tell people, like, I'll tell you if you guess. But it's two very common names. People go, they go Bartholomew. I'm like, is that a common name? Do you know any Bartholomews? Check your phone. Check your Facebook friends. Do you have a single Bartholomew in there? Like, no. You have some Bryans. You probably have like 7 Bryans. You probably have like 14 Chris's.
I also like this question. What's your birthday?
What's your birthday?
Not winter.
It's the day I was born.
Hey, what's your birthday?
Hey, what's your birthday?
What star sign does that make? I feel like this person...
Was that like... This is something a girl I wouldn't want to date would ask me. I guess it's a Scorpio?
I can't stand people who believe in that stuff.
That's nonsense.
Some people just like to know for fun, but some people really get...
Well, it's like I'll read like a horoscope just because it might be vaguely interesting, but it's not meaningful. I'm not like, oh, that's totally going to happen today.
Would you like to build your own house?
If I knew how to build, I would like to design. I'd like to have the kind of money where I can be like, this is exactly what I want in a house, and like make it to specifications, and like, I think that would be really neat.
I'm a fan of 1-story houses.
That's the only thing I've ever lived in, aside from apartment buildings. So,
okay. I don't know, but can you juggle? This is a different list.
No.
And there's a bunch of, are you a good cook?
No.
Babysitter?
Yes, I'm a fan. Kids love me.
I bet you'd be good with kids.
I'm a fan. Kids love me.
See, I'm okay with them. I feel like I just get annoyed.
Because you get what it is. I'm a giant, and then I get down on their level, and they love it. Because I'm enormous to kids. Like I'm a huge person to
enormous
child.
To me.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'3".
I'm 6'3".
We're about the same height. Yeah. I grew an inch in my 20s. I got taller.
Are you a good writer?
I'm a great writer, actually.
We have a book on Amazon.
I'll totally. Anybody can get the book on Amazon. That means nothing.
Do you want to have a write-off?
Sure.
I can't write at all. I can write very stupidly, I guess. That's not even a word.
Yeah.
Stupidly?
Stupidly.
Okay. Do you want children?
No. I don't really want. I think I'd be okay if it happened, but I don't really have a desire to have kids.
It's just money. It's one
of those things. Like there's a vague interest in being like, getting to have a kid, and it seems kind of cool, but I don't see that as. I'm 32 years old, and I've barely found any women in my life that want to be around me, much less breed with me. So,
have you ever been on TV?
Yeah, I've been on TV a couple times. Like local TV.
Just like news, or
we did the they recorded one of the Cinema Cafe shows and put it on like the local access. I had like 5 minutes or so on there. I was on we're doing a thing for like the first geek show we ever did, and we were on the Hampton Roads show in the morning. So it was David Carter. I actually have a picture of David Carter and I are like screwing around with one, like I'm just smashing his face. It's pretty great.
There's during the Tides game when I was in the camera like directly behind the
the well,
yeah. Sometimes they would record that for TV, so I would always be on TV.
Oh, you'd like your back to be
No, they like the pictures camera.
Oh, okay, the one from So
it'd just be me sitting behind the catcher, just like bored out of my mind. Can't really see that much from that angle.
Yeah.
But okay, one more, then we can get into the final bet, the big thing. I'll ask you the dumbest one. Do you prefer towel drying? Hold on. Do you prefer towel drying, blow drying, or natural drying your hair? That makes more sense.
My hair. I found it's best when I get out of the shower to let my hair stay wet. And
you don't do anything?
I know. I comb it. I take a comb and I kind of comb it how I want it to be, and it'll dry. And then after like half an hour or so, I'll dry it with a towel. And then
I think it's obvious everyone was wondering that in my audience.
If you look at this hair, you can clearly tell it's outstanding. I have great hair with this hair.
I would even call that a scoop.
Yeah.
You don't ever talk about that on What's a Podcast, do you?
What's that?
The hair drying?
No.
So this is like a full
this
CB
is
Wilkins
branded.
scoop.
No one's known. My hair. I have pretty nice. That's one thing. I have nice hair. Whenever I get a haircut, the person cutting is always like, "This is really you have great hair." It's like, yeah.
People just usually say I have long hair because I. But let's get into it.
All right. Now we know all about my hair.
Round
final bet.
Final bet.
Final bet is the last round of this game, and either team can still win. Here's how it works. We'll show you the category of the final question. Then each team decides, in secret, how much they want to bet using one of the 4 arrow keys on the remote. After the betting is done, we'll show you the final question and 4 possible answers. Each team, also in secret, selects one of these choices.
Wow.
If you're right, the number of points you wagered is added to your score. But if you're wrong,
right
then we'll deduct that number of points.
Interesting. Just like Final Jeopardy.
Here's the category for the final question.
You have to bet before you know the question.
Chick flicks and sports headlines.
Let's recap the score before the final bet.
I don't know anything about sports.
Red team, 58. Blue team, 52.
Pretty even.
Interesting.
Chick flicks and sports headlines.
Red team, you bet in secret first. To bet 5 points, press the left arrow button on your DVD remote. To bet 15 points, press the up arrow. To bet 30 points, press the right arrow. Or to bet all your points, press the down arrow.
You gotta close your eyes.
I know. I'm gonna look over here.
No sneak.
It's interesting to think about.
Thanks, Red team.
I got it.
I've got your bet. Now it's blue team's turn to bet
gonna-
in secret.
Let's see. I don't know what I want to bet. All right. Well, let's. All right.
Thanks, blue team. Now here's
right.
the final question.
We'll see.
Remember, both teams will answer the same question, so don't shout out the answer.
The movie Blank was in theaters when this sports headline appeared.
Wow.
Red team selects its answer in secret first.
This is hard.
Press the up arrow if you think the movie Steel
I know.
Magnolias was in theaters when this sports headline appeared. Pittsburgh's Steel Curtain wins 4th Super Bowl. Press the right arrow if you think the movie Sleepless in Seattle was in theaters when this sports headline appeared. Seattle Slew wins Triple Crown. Press the left arrow if you think the movie The Joy Luck Club was in theaters when this sports headline appeared. Nancy Kerrigan clubbed at Olympic trials.
This is going to be a complete guess.
Press the down arrow if you think the movie Terms of Endearment was in theaters when this sports headline appeared. World Series canceled over a dispute in contract terms.
Wow.
I have no idea.
All right.
But I'm gonna guess.
You go for it. I'm not feeling good about my bet at all.
Thanks, Red team. I have your answer.
I think I made a
now
huge
it's
mistake.
Blue team's turn.
I'll close.
Use your remote to make your selection.
I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna. All right. Give it a try.
Thanks, Blue team.
I have a feeling we bet the same thing.
Won horse racing's greatest prize in 1977, becoming the only undefeated Triple Crown champion, several lengths ahead of 1993's Sleepless in Seattle. Terry Bradshaw led the Steelers to their 4th Super Bowl victory in 1980. But when Steel Magnolias was released in 1989, he was a football commentator for CBS. Terms of Endearment struck the heartstrings of moviegoers in 1983. A decade later, baseball players struck over their not-so-endearing contractual terms.
I don't know. Depends how much you bet.
Both the Joy Luck Club and Tanya Harding's ex-husband's club swung into action in 1994.
Now here's the final score.
Go, big.
Red team, 0.
Oh.
Blue team, 104.
Yes.
I cannot wait.
Yes.
Yeah, you
complete. Yeah, they're going wild for me. Ferris Bueller, get it, Garth. Remember, Renee's over here.
I don't know.
Fred Astaire's got me. Jim.
You did it.
Boom.
You beat me on my own
This
game.
came down to the final bet, and blue team came up with the final answer.
I bet it all too.
Nice job.
I bet
you
bet it all.
games on this DVD. Remember,
I had
there
no
are
clue.
other shot about.
Did you know it, or were you guessing?
I was pretty sure the rest weren't correct.
See, it all just.
I was thinking of like Joy Luck Club seemed like early '90s. That's when Nancy Kerrigan was about 90. It was like '92 Olympics, I think. So I was like, it seems pretty right.
Yeah, I had zero idea.
Yeah, having no idea of like when the sports things took place really hurt you.
Yep, but maybe you can come back another time,
Oh, yeah.
or maybe we can get a group. I feel like that would be
That'd be fun.
The best. So maybe I guess we can talk about it off.
Yeah.
But so check your Twitter.
Yeah, at CB Wilkins tweets.
I'll link it in the bottom.
Sure.
And then I can link your book. And
Yeah.
Your podcast. I'll
All
link
those-
it. Do you have a
all the-
YouTube channel?
Yeah, Dropout Productions. I never do anything with it. I need to make one for just my own, for my comedy.
Yeah, I bet you could, cause I bet people would watch you.
I need to just upgrade my old internet presence for my comedy.
Yeah, and so I don't know. Go
Yeah.
Tweet at him and say good job. You
Say,
did.
hey, well, I saw you whip that kid's ass. That was kind of messed up.
Well, you don't have to be mean. You can say Brett did a great job.
Yeah.
But CB did better.
Yeah. You can be a pussy about it if you want. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything else to say?
I'm good. I am victorious. I came, I saw, I conquered.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
Vini Vidi Vici.
So tune in next time for a new game. Maybe CB will be back. Probably not, because he beat me.
Who knows?
Thanks
Hard
for
to say.
watching. Bye.